The Trump coin keeps on falling and it seems like there is no way to actually make money with it, but you are wrong. First of all, I will explain you why the Trump coin is actually falling, and second, I will show you how you can profit from it. I created a separate strategy that shows how you can actually make money by shorting the Trump coin. On the left side, you can actually see a coin market cap window, and here you can see the Trump coin is almost $11, but the market cap of the coin is 2.15 billion. This is actually a huge market cap, and we can see that the Trump coin is on the place 44 in the coin market cap. Now, if you go to the official side of the coin market cap, you will see that on the first 10 we have coins like Bitcoin, BNB, Solana, Dogecoin, Tron. These are huge coins that everybody's trading. These are big ecosystems like Cardano, Chainlink, Avalanche. People are creating applications on it. VCs are deploying capital. But the Trump coin is controlled and manipulated by the Trump family or by someone who is actually insider. Now, the reality is that this coin is actually falling since the launch. And how can we profit from it? We have to use a short strategy. We have to short the coin whenever it pops up. Take a look at this chart right here. I have a bunch of buy and sell signals. In order to have access to these buy and sell signals, all you have to do is you have to go to strategymaster.io. You will find a link in the description down below, and subscribe for the free newsletter. You subscribe for the free newsletter and you're going to receive information about the cycles, how my strategy works. You will also receive one free strategy, one free indicator that you can apply to every single coin. In my newsletter, I talk about cycles, cycle strategy, and how I profit from the market by longing and shorting different coins. Back to the topic. Here, once you land on TradingView and apply my indicator from the Strategy Master website, you can see a bunch of buy and sell signals. Now, the reality is you don't have to follow every single signal because the Trump coin keeps on falling. So if you simply follow these buy signals, these buy signals, these buy signals, you're not going to make any money. There's a better strategy on how I profit from the Trump coin. All I do is basically I short whenever the 12-hourly cycle is falling or when the 12-hourly cycle is on the top. As you know, I'm a cycle trader and I use these indicators at the bottom of the screen. The 12-hourly cycle shows how a financial asset is moving in cycles within 1 week. Basically, it takes around 1 week to 4 to 5 days for the cycle to go up, and it takes about 3 to 4 days for the cycle to go down. This is actually the best moment to short whenever the 12-hourly cycle is falling. Let's take a look at this situation. This sell signal basically is fired when the 12-hourly cycle is going up. Now, it might not be the best case to actually short the coin. However, because the Trump coin is so bad, we actually make money by shorting it almost every single time. Now, you can see that if you shorted here and if you closed your short whenever you received the buy signal on the strategy, you made about 2%. You can apply leverage of 5 and it's an easy 10%. Kind of the same situation here on the previous sell signal, which was fired on the 31st of May. If you start shorting there and close your short whenever you got a buy signal, you made 1%. With leverage, it's 5 or even 6%. Now, you ignore the buy signals whenever the 12-hourly cycle is falling. The cycle is falling, you basically ignore those signals. Simply go more to the left. Here you find another sell signal. I will zoom in. And you can see this sell signal was fired on the perfect top whenever the 12-hourly cycle went above 80. Now here you short and you short again and up until you get the buy signal. If you shorted here and you closed your short whenever the buy signal was fired, you made 11%. With 5x leverage, it is 55%. These are crazy numbers. Now, again, here we had a buy signal. It's not an ideal buy signal, but you still made a 1.8%. So as you can see, almost every single signal on the Trump coin is profitable. Now, this signal, for example, is not really profitable. Now, the 12-hourly cycle is going up, so we have a good opportunity to actually enter the market. Now, the market shot up, but then it simply reversed to the downside. And even if the 12-hourly cycle was going up, the actual coin was going down. Because as you know, the Trump coin is almost always falling. Now, what you can do whenever you enter into a buy and whenever you enter into a long position on the Trump coin, you can actually sell when you reach a 2% profit. So once the 2% profit is reached, you can close your position and take your 2% with 5x leverage, 10% gain. And you simply rinse and repeat. You can see another successful sell signal or short signal. We short into here. we shorted into here as well. Now we go to the left. Let's not pay attention to the buy signals because the 12-hourly cycle is actually falling. Here, the 12-hourly cycle is rising, so it might not be the best opportunity to short. But even if you took one of these shorts, this one, you still made a little bit of money. Well, you didn't really make money because you paid fees, about 0.2%. Now, these two signals, they are not valid because the 12-hourly cycle is actually going up. Now, if you apply this strategy, you're simply gonna make a lot of money with the Trump coin. I love meme coins because you can apply cycle indicators and you can actually make money constantly. You enter here whenever the 12-hourly cycle is going up, and you sell whenever you got a first sell signal, or you simply wait for a second sell signal and make 5 to 6%, or you simply wait until you make 2% profit. And in most cases, it's going to happen within 24 hours. So you're going to open a position, and in 24 hours, you have 10% gain. Well, that's beautiful. Now we can go to the past and we can observe that we have kind of the same situation over and over again. The Trump coin is highly manipulated. Buying and holding this coin in your spot portfolio is not going to make much sense. All you need is basically to follow this buy and sell indicator and this cycle indicator. You can have both of them on the strategymaster.io website. If you want, you can apply for the free version, which is a free trading newsletter that I send every single week where I talk about cycles. I provide one cycle indicator for free for everyone. If you want to get access to all of my cycle indicators, you have to buy a subscription for $46, €46, or $49 per month. Now, can this strategy work on other coins? Sure, it can work, especially on other meme coins like Pepe. Pepe is also a very volatile coin that goes up and down. And if you apply the same strategy and you short whenever the 12-hourly cycle is falling, you're usually gonna make good money. For example, we enter into a short here and we close it here. Now, most interesting situation is actually right now. What is going on in the market right now? Let me scroll to the right and you can see exactly same situation. Now, even if the short is not really valid here because the 12-hourly cycle is going up, we still made money by shorting. These meme coins, they tend to be very volatile and they tend to go down very quickly. So every single short signal is usually a valid signal. Now, for me, it takes time actually to find signals that are actually bad. For example, this one, this is not a good signal. And that's obvious because we're actually going up in the 12-hour cycle. The price is also going up. We reached the very top. We got a sell or short signal. And again, we shorted the coin down. So meme coins, actually, they are not good for spot holdings. They're not good for long-term investing, but they're very good for trading, especially shorting. Now, if you like this video and if you like contents of this video, comment down below which coin you would like to see in the next video. I'm going to apply my strategy and I'm going to start trading that coin. If you want to see me live trading using my strategy, just simply comment live trading in the description down below. See you in the next video.